Hello guys, what's up? My name is Hollow, and today we are back with another episode of Gallery Sweep. So last week we did Kel and Lupa, and I think they both turned out pretty good. But now it's time to head down to the bottom, and we're about to do someone who I'm really excited for, who is Emmett. She is actually one of my models who, I think I should probably explain the models before I get into it. I'll probably explain it more in the time lapse, but originally my plan when I made several models all at once, and I'm trying to see if I can find the household right now because I had a household that had all of them. I might have deleted it actually. Yeah, I think I deleted it. I don't see it. But there were six models that I made. I made four girls and two boys, and then they lived with two photographers. And one of them we actually did earlier, who was Adongo here. And then Adongo was like the apprentice to a world famous photographer, and they were learning photography under that woman, and they were taking pictures of all the models and stuff. And I'll tell you the whole storyline when we get into the time lapse so that I have something to talk about, but that was the basic idea. So we get to start with some of my models today. I think the only ones I have 5 of the models left because I have the 4 girls and then I have Omar up here. The other guy was named Raphael. I deleted him because I decided I didn't really like him that much. So he's no longer here anymore. And neither is the other photographer who I mentioned. I didn't really like her either. And the only place she existed was in that household. And I don't see that household, so I must have deleted it at some point. So yeah. Oh no, there it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. I missed it. But yeah, so we have our 6 models here. And this is Raphael who got deleted. I opened him up and he looks okay here, but when I opened him up and looked at his face without the skin details and stuff, I was I don't really feel it. We got Omar, then Adongo, the learning photographer, and then we had Charlotte, who was the world famous photographer who was training Adongo. And I'll tell you the whole story once we get into the time lapse. But yeah, they were interesting. It was an interesting storyline, but I just didn't really like all the characters, and I never ended up playing it through. I only played maybe an hour. But yeah, we get to start with Emmett, who is my favorite of the models. I actually really love Emmett. I think they're really cool. So let's go ahead and open them up. And Emmett is a little different because Emmett goes by she/they pronouns. So yeah, you can call her, or you can call her they, and it works both ways. So yeah, I'll be switching back and forth on Emmett. That's something I need to update in her. Oh my god, I can't think. Description. I need to update that in her description because that's a new development in her character. Originally, she was binary. She just went by she, her. But I decided to change it because I just feel like it fit her a little bit better. But yeah, she's another character that I'm going to have to edit their height slider so I can actually do stuff because she is so tall. All my models are going to be that way actually. But yeah, I love Emmett. I think they're really cool. Unfortunately, I lost their outfit, which I thought was really cute. They had shorts, and then I don't remember what type of top. But can I actually see it? Because I want some inspiration. I vaguely remember playing Emmett. I remember really liking them, but I don't remember. Okay, so it was just a basic tank top. Yeah. I don't have a lot. Okay, I have one full outfit. One. Okay. I have one outfit to go on. Okay, but yeah, I still really like Emmett. I think they look fantastic. And I don't think there's really anything I want to change on her face. I really like her face. So yeah, let's just jump into it and get her CC'd up. Alright, so first I'll talk a little bit about Emmett before I get into the actual storyline. But Emmett is basically they is a young model. They're just starting out. And they're the tallest model of the group, and they come in and basically their aesthetic is very simple and very clean. They don't really put a lot on. They never wear makeup because their whole idea is to be a blank canvas. So all of their clothes are all very simple. They never do their makeup. They shave their head. They keep their eyebrows very simple because the idea is to be a blank canvas so that whenever a designer sees her, then they look at her and they're like, okay, I can see my vision on this person rather than seeing her personal style. So that's the basics behind Emmett and her style. But to tell you about the story for the models, the idea was that these 6 models were living with, they were all like 6 models that were all chosen. It's basically like the idea for like a TV show or reality show, basically, where they were chosen to live with this photographer and her, what's it called? Apprentice, this photographer and her apprentice, and they were going to learn, like, they were going to practice their modeling and like improve their modeling and stuff while working with this like famous photographer, basically. So that was the idea. So they lived in like one of the apartments in San Myshuno. I can't remember which one it is. It's one of the penthouse ones, and it had like, they each had their own room, and they had like a photography studio and all that stuff. And so the idea was that the models were just supposed to be there, and like the models weren't really the main part of the story. Like they each had their own little thing. Like Emmett was trying to become the best model they could. Zuri was already a high model and just wanted to get that last push to be a superstar. The guys, like, Raphael was just doing it because Raphael was like actually really super self-centered, and so that's why he was doing it, was because he loved himself and he wanted everyone else to love him as much as he loved himself, so he just wanted to be famous. And then Omar was doing it because people said he was good at it. He wasn't actually like interested in modeling that much, but he did it because other people said he was good at it, and he, like, his real goal was to become like an actor or something. He sort of wanted to follow Cara Delevingne's sort of path of going to a model, you know, where she's like, she started as a model and then she became an actress. That's sort of what he wanted. So that was his vibe. And then Tessa was just like a small town girl who wanted to try modeling and see if it worked out for her. And Maylee wanted to break stereotypes because Maylee is East Asian, but she's also plus size. So she wanted to like break some stereotypes. So that was like the main thing for the models. But the focus of it was supposed to be on Adongo. Like, I made that whole story up for Adongo, my photographer. So I probably should have been talking about this in the Adongo episode, but didn't think about it because, again, didn't play it for that long. So it's not like super fresh in my mind. But yeah, the idea was that Adongo was going to be the apprentice to whatever the hell that other lady was named. I think it was like Stephanie or something, whatever. The lady with the blue hair. She was supposed to be her apprentice. And the idea was that Adongo would essentially fall for her. So, like, a whole bunch of drama would go on after that. And I'll sort of explain that when we get to the next time lapse, because we're done here. So we're all done with Emmett. So let's see who is next. I think it was Zuri? Yes, Zuri Igwe. So let's delete the old Emmett. We don't need it. And then we can pull in Zuri. Ooh, I never gave her a description. Did I not upload her? Hold on, I have to check now. Yeah, that's weird. I don't see her. Because I've got Emma and Tessa right here. I don't see Zuri or, God, what is her name? Maylee. Where are they? That's so weird. Like, I could have sworn I uploaded them. I don't know. Maybe these are, like, different versions or something. I don't know. I know I've uploaded Maylee at least. I know I've uploaded Maylee once. I don't know where she was, though. I didn't see her. But we're working on Zuri, so let's go ahead and open her up. Zuri is supposed to be my top model. Yeah, I didn't give her that. Okay. Yeah, she's supposed to be top model. She's supposed to be a 4-star celebrity. But evidently I didn't do that before I posted her. Well, maybe I never posted her anyways. But, oh, lost our skin detail. Great. I mean, our skin tone, not our skin detail. Is that right? It's one of the ones where it's like I don't really remember. Oh, she has a cooler skin tone. Let me try this cooler one. Maybe like this one. This is more Azuri. Yeah, I think that works. Okay. Yeah, so I don't have a lot of her stuff. She was one of those ones that I just sort of experimented with and just tried all the weird stuff that I thought looked high fashion, but like, I don't know, it was just like CC I downloaded that I thought looked cool, but like never really used on anybody. I threw it on her because I was like, oh, well, she's like this famous model. She can wear all sorts of crazy stuff. Yeah, so I don't have a lot. I'm pretty sure I colored her so that she was like white and this sort of peachy red color. She's not as tall as Emmett. You see, she's a little bit shorter because Emmett's like all the way up here, but she's only here, which is kind of fun. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so same as with Emmett, I'm going to tell you about Zuri first before we finish talking about the rest of the story. But Zuri is supposed to be like a top model, and she's supposed to be like a 4-star celebrity, but obviously I haven't done that, so she's not going to be uploaded that way to the gallery. However, that's the idea, is that she's supposed to be a pretty high up celebrity. She's supposed to be doing really well, a well established model, but she wants to get to that last step. Basically, she just wants to boost her skills that last little bit and get all the way to a 5-star celebrity, and that's the main thing of Zuri. And like, all of her outfits are white. Like, I tried to put in a little color at first, but that just didn't look right to my vision of Zuri, because before I did pretty much all her outfits in white. So I went back to that and like changed all her outfits and made them all like white. But yeah, that's the basics of Zuri. So back to the story. The idea is that Adongo falls for whatever the photographer lady's name is. I literally cannot remember. The blue-haired lady. She falls for her. They fall for her, and the idea is that Adongo is still like trying to like be professional and everything, but they're also trying to express their feelings. But and like the more like the photographer lady takes advantage of that, basically. Like, she sees that Adongo is into her, and so she starts using Adongo and making Adongo do stuff for her. And then like eventually the models pick up on it, and they're all friends with Adongo because Adongo's really cool and everything. So the models are all like, yo, you don't want to do this, you don't want to stay with her, like she's not good for you, that sort of thing. And so eventually Adongo like realizes that, and Adongo decides to leave, because instead of staying around and just being mistreated by this person that they care about, they just want to leave. So Adongo decides to leave, but when they decide to leave, a bunch of the models leave too. So like, I didn't fully decide, but I'm pretty sure it would be Emmett, Tessa, Meili, and Omar who would all leave with her. I mean, with them, sorry. That would all leave with Adongo. But then Zuri, Raphael, and who was the other one? There's one other person, and I forgot who it is. I don't know. The other 3 stay behind because they're like, they want to stay because they're riding off the fame. They're there for the fame. Like, Zuri, like, even though her heart is with Adongo, she stays with the blue-haired lady because she wants that fame aspect, and Adongo is not famous enough at this point to push her as far as she wants to go. So she stays with the mean lady. But yeah, that's basically the idea of the story. And again, like, I didn't actually play it out. This was just sort of the story I had in my head. So I didn't fully get into it. I didn't fully develop the characters. I didn't fully develop the story. So that's just like the basics of it. And like, sure, more stuff could happen afterwards. Like, what happens to Adongo after they leave? Like, does Adongo become a bigger celebrity than the blue-haired girl? Like, it's just like all that sort of stuff could have happened. But yeah, that was the basic story for the models. And we're going to do 2 more of the models next week, but I don't think I'm going to tell the story again. So I'll probably just link this episode to that one, and I'll just like talk about them a little more specifically, because it's going to be Meili and Tessa next week. So we'll just talk about them rather than redoing the whole story. So that way, if like you're a regular listener, you don't have to listen to it over and over and over and over and over again. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I had a lot of fun like reliving my models, and I really liked it, and I hope you guys like it too, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!